1-1. You mentioned this earlier in the game, Michelle, where Pleasant stands, how she's right on top of the plate. She's told us in the past she felt like she was getting so many pitches thrown outside to her. And she basically covers half the plate now, makes it tough for Bloom, who likes to go to that outside corner.
Well, and she will challenge you to throw that pitch right there and then throw for a strike. The other thing that pitchers have to realize, and I love to say that you have to own the inside corner, is that there's no real room to waste, right? If you do, you end up hitting the batter. So she's challenging pitchers to thread that needle on the inside corner so she can cover the out.
Pleasance high in the air to center field and long gone. A mammoth blast from Taylor Pleasance. At 6 feet tall, that is some major plate coverage. And LSU is back within one.
And Taylor Pleasance needed that after a rough defensive inning. She comes in, she picks up the bat, and she goes and gets a ball that's on the outside corner. She's slightly open, but she did such a good job of laying off the pitch on the inside. She attacks the pitch on the outside corner, and that is a no-doubter. The second it comes off the bat, you know it's leaving the yard.
Number 5 for Pleasance, her 3rd hit of the night.
Well, and we had seen her at times this year still get thrown on the outside corner, but come off of that outside pitch, hit it off the end of her bat, weak pop-ups to shortstop, but love the adjustment that she made at the plate, especially after making 1.5 errors last inning.
Clark, and a shallow right for Torres into foul ground. Sam Torres puts it away.
And with Sarah Briggs, the fact that she was on base, she let off the inning with that bunt that was just absolutely perfect. Looked to her dugout, said, "Let's go." And again, remember how we ended the Arkansas's offensive part of the inning was that diving play by the freshman Sydney Peterson. They did bring that energy into their bats to be able to answer back and get on the board after 2 scoreless innings that they had before.
Shelby Sinceri with a chance to tie it with 1 swing. She has already homered in the game. 42nd of her career. Does have a pair of 2 home run games this year.
Just 22 hits in this game, 15 runs. Wild.
That's what happens when you have a tighter zone. The pitchers, they get behind. And we've seen a lot of that. The hitters are being really good and aggressive in hitters counts, obviously, but there's a lot of times that you'll see hitters go up and they'll kind of think about hitting in a hitter's count when they're aggressive and they're going after pitches, especially that. Shelby Sinceri, that was a good swing. That was a good aggressive cut.
On 2-1, Sinceri will take ball 3. Bloom gave up a home run on a 3-1 to Pleasance. She'll step back before another.
Well, we've seen a lot of that today, a lot of backwards pitching.
Sinceri couldn't hold up. 3-2.
Pitch up and in her hands, and it seemed like, to your point, in a hitter's count, she was just thinking, I'm going to swing at this if it's close, thinking that she was going to get one sweeter than that.
That's punched into shallow center and falls in front of sides. Shelby Sinceri flips out a single in front of sides, and the Tigers will bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
She's had such a good day at the plate, is able to just handle this pitch again, trying to work her up and in her hands, but gets enough of it for it to fall out there in the grass. And when you're in this game, this dogfight of game, and you're in the circle, you love the fact that you found a way to help out your team and get on base to continue a potential scoring rally.
Courtney Deifel is coming out to chat for the plate umpire Chad Steers, and she will make a pitching change. We've seen Half and Turner and now Jenna Bloom. After 2 1/3 innings, she departs in a 1-run game. The Tulsa transfer. Half for 2 1/3, Turner for 1/3 of an inning, Bloom for 2 2/3. And now Dell's the first-year Razorback trying to put her authority down on a game that has been dominated by the offenses.
And she'll throw 65, 67. Rise ball has a little run. She'll also work a screwball as well. What a game this has been, by the way. Just wild.
This game is like one of those Stefan bits from SNL. This game has had everything. Errors, home runs, base runners thrown out. Now we'll see if Dells can finally take control of the game in the circle.
Work that rise ball and screwball. Able to locate that screwball a little bit more down if she wants to, more up if she wants as well.
She is their biggest strikeout pitcher in terms of strikeouts per 7. And Arkansas pitching has not recorded a strikeout in the game. Dells to Rudity. Ball 1. Razorbacks have walked 5, struck out none. LSU 7 runs, 11 hits, 5 walks. Arkansas with 8 runs on 12 hits, 3 crucial LSU errors, plus 5 walks of their own. Dells was at Tulsa, beat Arkansas in a regional game a couple of years ago, shut them out in the 2019 Stillwater Regional. And a couple of years later, she is an important part of this staff, which is still trying to find itself for Courtney Deifel behind Mary Half, though Half did struggle in her start tonight.
I think it's been a frustrating night for a lot of the batteries trying to figure out where they need to throw pitches.
There's the starting pitcher, Half. Gave up 4 earned runs, 6 hits and a walk. 7 base runners, recorded just 7 outs. 3-2. That ball's fouled away.
And just the hard part that LSU finds themselves in, there's no going back, but when you look up at the scoreboard and everything is so close, except for the errors. Last 3 runs that Arkansas has scored were unearned, and you think about how LSU has earned all of their runs. Arkansas hasn't committed an error. This game could have a different look.
7 pitch to Rudity. Way high for ball 4. Tying run to second, go-ahead run to first for LSU on the 6th walk of the night. Allie Newland with a walk. Newland on the ground to third, a stumbling play made by Gamble, and she gets 2. A brilliant defensive play. LSU, though, does want a review on the runner at first. And the umpires can and will look at this play. They're going to send Arkansas back onto the field right now. Umpire-initiated challenge in the 6th inning or later. And we'll see if this is indeed standing as a double play.
Gamble going down, making the throw across the infield, and it is a tight play. Nice reach. Yeah, she looks like she might be safe. May have hit the front of the bag. Oh, I don't know.
I just don't know if there's going to be enough evidence
To overturn it, yeah.
It's close, though. It's
It is
actually
close.
a lot closer than what I thought it was going to be.
Well, I love the stretch by Gibson at first.
I know you all love this language if you're a sports fan. The call on the field is presumed correct unless there is indisputable video evidence. Is there indisputable video evidence to overturn the call of out? That is the question right now for the folks at the replay center in Birmingham.
So one of the things that they look for too is the foot on the base. They look for the base to compress, or they also look for the knee to bend and the foot and ankle to bend to know exactly when her foot hit the bag, and also what is a catch. And what they look for is also the glove.
The ruling is in. The call is out. The call will stand, and the inning will end on a double play and one heck of a stretch from Danielle Gibson to seal it.
Great job by Arkansas to turn the double play. Great stretch by Gibson. Big out at first. Review shows it. It's out.